Hi everyone, once again at Thinking Unusual, we've come to this place where we want to discuss the power of belief. Did you know just how powerful beliefs are? We know, and we've said it before, that thoughts want to become things, but without belief, it can't happen. Now, when Jesus met the man who wanted his child healed of a demon that kept throwing him down, he said a strange thing to the man. He said, all things are possible, only believe. Now, this is a kind of a play on words, because things, tangible, belief, spiritual. So he was actually saying belief can affect reality. But we're not talking about mystical belief. We're not talking about the scenario where you just imagine something and it comes to pass. I know that's how most people would like to put it, but unfortunately, it doesn't exactly work like that. How it works in the kingdom is slightly different. And we want to look at the reality of how belief affects you. Belief has power. You know, the interesting thing is that God created all of us with the potential to succeed. The term is potential to succeed, meaning you have inbuilt in you every possibility, every capacity to become everything God desired and designed you to be. Desired and designed. So there's a desire of God and there's a design that you have. But the reality is this. The thing that determines whether or not we will arrive there is what we believe. Now, God created all of us with the potential, like I said, to become anything. But just belief by itself doesn't change anything. Something has to happen. You see, God, when He created you, not only placed you in the right environment, He created the environment where you would succeed. But the world and religion would have it different. Would have it look like you have to work out, discover, find a way, manipulate things for you to arrive anywhere. Now what that has done to us, it has affected what we believe. And you see, whatever you believe determines what actions you take. Now, if God has created you with great capacity, but you don't believe you have that capacity, you don't believe it is possible for you to become that thing God said, you will take no action. And if you don't take action, it is likely you'll always live in terrible results. And those results become your reality, which reinforce your beliefs. Now, in this edition, I want to talk about the loop of success or the loop of failure. And it uses the exact same tools. The difference is belief. So, take for instance, if God says to you, do this, God would not say to you something that He has not already created you the capacity to do. Very important. But if you don't believe God, you don't believe His word, you will take no action. Because you don't believe His word and you take no action, you will see no results in your life. And because you see no results in your life, you'll come to the conclusion where you believe, I was right. You see, I've always said I can't make it. And that belief now becomes reinforced. And now you're in a new loop where, again, no matter what you hear, you can't believe it. Now, most of us have lived a cycle of life of the negative loop for years. It just keeps circulating. You believe you can't, therefore you don't. And because you don't get. And because you don't get, you believe you can't get, and it's a negative loop. Now, how does this change come? It comes this way. When you hear a word and you believe it, something amazing happens. The belief causes you to take action. The action brings massive results. Why? Because when God spoke to you, you already were capable, you just didn't know it. And when He spoke to you and you acted on what He said concerning you, you got great results. When you get the results, you believe you can. Your belief system grows. And when your belief system grows, you're able to believe another word and take even greater action. So you're either hearing the voice of God with the negative loops, it can't be me, who, how, or you hear a pattern shift and you move. Now what has happened to us? Why are we usually in this negative loop? It's because we've been affected in history. history, the environment we were brought up in, the family we were brought up in, the religion we were brought up in, the things people have said to us, the experiences we have had, the actions we have taken and failed, all those things form our beliefs. And unfortunately, beliefs become how we perceive the world we live in. Now, my challenge to you today is, what has God recently said to you? Do you believe him? If you believe him, what action have you taken? If you took the right action, you get the right results. And those results reinforce your beliefs. So it's time to break free of the negative loop. It's time to query everything people have said to you, the things you believe. Where did you get them from? Who told you you can't make it? Who told you you were born in the wrong environment? Who told you you were not able to achieve certain things or certain levels of academia or experiences? Who told you that those things don't work in your life, in your country, in your home, in your environment? Who told you those things? That's why the Bible says that God cannot lie. The statement God cannot lie is not the inability to lie. It is the reality that whatever he says is already the truth. So, here is the question. Are you ready to break your loop? What do you believe? Remember where I started. God already created you with potential. So when God speaks to you to achieve something, he's speaking to the potential within you. When you respond by taking action, it's called an instruction from a preceding word, you will get results. When you get those results will boost your belief. And your belief will grow more and more and more powerful until success, achievement, bringing forth what God has said becomes natural to you. So tonight, or whatever time it is that you're listening to this, it's time to break the loop. It's time to look at the last word God gave you and to believe that that word you have heard is equal to your potential to achieve it. And because that is true, you are able to then act on it, and I can assure you, you will see massive results which will bring and reinforce your beliefs, and suddenly you'll be on the road where you cannot be stopped. So this is thinking unusual.